Now you've been introduced to what qualitative research is, and before we move on to the second part of this learning unit on fundamentals in qualitative research, we will introduce the main course activity, which is a research exercise done in groups of 4 to 6 students. The mini-group research exercise is divided in 2 tasks. Task 1 is planning the research. This involves developing a project proposal. That is, deciding on the research question, study participants, study design, data collection methods, and analysis. Task 2 is carrying out the research. This involves recruiting participants, collecting the data, analyzing the data, and reporting the findings. Now let's look at these 2 tasks in more detail. First, task 1, developing the research proposal. As soon as the groups are formed, you will start identifying a topic for your research that is feasible and ethically appropriate for an exercise of this kind. Based on the topic you have identified, you, as a group, will phrase a research question or an aim that can be researched using qualitative research methods. Then each group will develop a project proposal. The proposal should include a background paragraph stating the problem that the research will address and why it is important to study it. This paragraph then will state the what and the why of the research. Based on the problem statement comes your research question or your aims and objectives. Then comes methods, that is the how of the research. Firstly, you have to decide who will be your study participants and how you will recruit them. Secondly, you should decide on the data collection techniques you will use and why. Your proposal should also include an ethics paragraph stating how you will obtain informed consent and how you will secure confidentiality throughout the research process. As appendices, you should include your consent form and your interview guide or topic guide or the like. The research proposal should be uploaded on MyUIB by January the 19th. The second task is carrying out the research. Now you have your proposal, it has been approved, and it's time to do the research. Step 1 is to start recruiting your study participants or identify cases such as newspaper articles, events, or the like. Step 2 is to collect the data through interviews, focus group discussions, observation, or document review. Step 3 is to transcribe your interviews or your notes, and step 1 to 3 are done individually. Step 4 is to analyze the data. At this point, you get together as a group. Step 5 is to write up the findings of your research. Step 6 is to report your research orally using PowerPoint or the like in an online meeting on February the 9th. Steps 4 to 6 are done as a group. Step 7 is to upload a final version on MyUIB as PowerPoint or Word document by February the 16th. We will guide you through each step of these tasks as the course proceeds.